The City of Roswell has been establishing not new food truck regulations, but what we're going back is to a period in a post-COVID world where we're having to apply the existing regulations that are already on the books at the federal, state, and local levels. So what we've done is we've reached out to our food truck community and we've let them know that they need to be contacting us early, preferably a month or more before the UFO festival or before any events, so that we can sit down and talk to them about what our new regulations are going to be relative to meeting environmental health requirements, meeting fire code requirements, meeting setback requirements, meeting the requirements for being internally powered. In other words, every vehicle must have their own generator, things like that. So there's quite a bit of things that we need to go through. We want to make sure everyone is set up for success. So we're asking everybody to contact our business license department early so that we can walk you through the process and set you up to get your permit. If you buy one of the newer food trucks, they're already coming with the appropriate hoods and the appropriate fire suppression equipment. They're already coming with the onboard generators and things like that. All the things that we need to be self-sustaining as essentially a mobile commercial kitchen. Okay? Where we're getting a little bit of pushback and we're concerned, and which is why we're getting the information out there as early as possible, is some of the older food trucks or some of the converted vehicles that have been converted. We want to make sure that everybody is current and up to date with the most current regulations, the most current information, so that they can take the time, they have the time to get out there if they need to earn a little extra money, if they need to work a little extra hard, but give them the time to reinvest back into themselves, back into their food truck business to bring everything up to a standard that we expect and, quite honestly, that they need to be at. The City of Roswell business licensing is actually incredibly inexpensive. An annual business license, I believe, is only $35. That will carry you for a year. Okay? Where there's additional costs, though, of course, is going to be in the permitting for a particular event. Because mobile food trucks, by definition, move around and they go to different events, each event probably has its own permit fee. As an example, for the summer, we have our Friday food truck festivals. It's not really a festival, but we offer a Friday food truck program. So to go from the 1st of May until Labor Day, that's a one-time $75 fee. Every Friday night, you can go out, you've got your permit, you can sell along Main Street. For the UFO festival coming up, there'll be a separate fee because it's a separate festival, a separate permit, separate operations. So that fee will be established prior to the beginning of the event when you get your permit. For anyone who may be attending the event and wants to be a vendor, and you may have prepackaged food or other things that you want to sell, maybe things you're making out of your home kitchen, you want to be part of the event and sell things that you've pre-made, please remember, it's not just food trucks that need a business license. If you are selling anything at the UFO Festival, you're going to need a City of Roswell business license. So we ask you to please contact us as early as possible. We'll run you through the process. It's not nearly as detailed for other folks as it is for the actual food truck vendors, but it's still a process and it takes a couple of days to move through it. So please, if you're selling anything at the UFO Festival, even prepackaged food, get a hold of us early and let's get you through the process as quickly as possible. We want to make very clear to everybody that there is a two-step process in order to become a vendor at the UFO Festival. Step number one is that you need to contact the City of Roswell and you need to make sure that you have a valid City of Roswell business license for your food truck. Once your food truck goes through the business licensing process, then you will contact the UFO Festival management team. You will download from their website the actual application in order to be a vendor at the UFO Festival. It's my understanding there is a fee for that privilege, but once you pay that fee, there are no additional fees to the City of Roswell that are required in order to be a vendor at the UFO Festival. The City of Roswell will work with the festival operators. We will vet everybody, and then once you have your business license and you put in your application, you should be on your way to being a vendor at our upcoming UFO Festival. In a post-COVID world, I think the UFO Festival is the best thing that we can do to say that Roswell is back. Roswell is open for business. Roswell is a destination for fun, for festivals, for food, for everything that's going on. I absolutely believe that this year's UFO Festival is a gigantic coming out party for the City of Roswell, and we're going to put ourselves back on the map and say, we're here. We're going to have fun, and you know what? It's time to get back to having a good time instead of being worried all the time.